Hey, what's going on, weavers? Tim here again. In today's video, we're learning how to make a simple paracord key organizer. This is a great way to keep your keys together and also prevent them from jangling around in your pocket. So don't forget, if you're looking for where to get paracord and all the tools I use in this video, feel free to check out those links in the video description box down below. That being said, let's get into our tutorial. To start off, I've got my longer piece of paracord. This is the OD green. Got it doubled over from the midpoint, and we're going to start by tying a single snake knot. Take the strand on the right, bring it behind the strand on the left, like so. Just make a loop around that strand on the left side. Now take the left strand, bring it behind the strand on the right, and pass it through the loop that you just created to the left of that strand on the left side. Now in this case, you can tie a diamond knot if you wish, but for my demo here, I will tie a single snake knot, okay? So I've got that snake knot set up, and now we're going to shorten that snake knot loop up top to the point where it's almost non-existent. So just kind of loosen that snake knot and kind of push it up all the way to the very end of the rope, okay? So get that all the way up, and you don't want much loop there. And then at that point, you can just tighten it down. And that's what we're looking for right there. So we're going to take this piece and set it aside. We'll be using that later. Now with my foliage green piece, I'm going to measure a loop just about 5 inches. Okay. So I've doubled my foliage green piece over, and I've got a 5-inch section. And then I'm going to turn it around with my 2 working ends up top and the loop on the bottom. I'm going to take the strand on the right and put it over top the 2 kind of core strands here, and we're just going to tie a cobra knot or Solomon knot. Take the strand on the left, put it on top of that strand that's been brought over. Okay, bring that strand behind and pass it through the kind of crook on the right side there. So pass that through and pull it tight. Now be careful when cinching up this first knot. It will cause the length of the loop to change if you don't do it carefully. So just tie that knot for now, and you'll be able to tighten it better after you tie the second cobra knot. So I've got my first cobra knot, and now we're just going to continue and tie another cobra knot. So I'm going to cinch that up just a little bit, and my lead strand is the strand coming out on the left side. So take that lead strand, bring it across the core strands right on top and out the left crook. Okay. So that is the cobra knot pattern, and we're going to tie cobra knots pretty much all the way down to the bottom of the loop there. And I did pull down slightly on that with that loop just to kind of tighten everything up. Okay, so I pulled down to cinch up that top loop, or the sort of first cobra knot there. And you want to do that because you want those first couple of cobra knots as tight as possible. So I did pull down on the top loop. And now that we've come down to almost all the way to the bottom, we have a very small opening left, and we're going to take our first piece that we created and feed it through that loop there, like so. So I've got my single snake knot there, and now I'm going to tie 2 more cobra knots to secure it down. Okay, so just continue tying a couple more cobra knots to secure that snake knot piece in place. Now with that done, I'm going to clip off my excess foliage green cords. I'm going to snip them and melt them, press down on them with my knotter's tool, like so. So now at this point, we're going to feed those 2 strands through the kind of holes on the keys, right? So whatever keys you're using, I've just got a dummy set of keys here. I don't really use these for anything, but I'm just using these for my demo. And we feed them through those 2 strands to get them onto the organizer. Next, I'm going to attach a fydd to my OD green strand. And I'm going to feed it through the loop on the right. So you have 2 strands, and make sure they go in the corresponding sides, but I'm just going to work it through that cobra knot there up top. See, I've got the first one through. So that was the kind of right side. And now for the left side, I'm going to go through the left loop there. Okay. So just make sure those strands don't cross over. And I apologize for being slightly out of frame on this one, but so yep, you've got your 2 strands through like so. And now from here, I'm going to tie a diamond knot. You can tie whatever stopper knot you want, but I'm going to do a diamond knot. So make a loop on the right side, Okay, lay that over the strand on the left, like so. And make sure your loop is sitting like mine, okay? And take the strand on the right, bring it behind, and go over, under, over those the strand in the middle there to form our carrick bend. Take the strand on the right side, bring it counterclockwise, and go past that strand up top and go through the middle, like so. And then now with the cord, the other remaining cord, bring that further counterclockwise as well. Go past the strand on the bottom and through the center. I know that was a little fast. If you're not familiar with the diamond knot, I will link my dedicated tutorial for that. And once you've done that, you're just going to shorten the excess cord. So you see how my diamond knot is kind of far away from my key holder. I'm just going to pull all the excess through the diamond knot and out to the other side. And we're going to adjust that diamond knot and get it into place to where we want it. And I want it right next to my cobra knot section. Okay, so I'm just going to work that excess through. And then I'm going to clip off the excess cords. So you want that diamond knot, you know, as tight as possible against the cobra knot section. And that'll make this whole thing stay together a lot more. Okay. And that is about it. That is our key organizer, right? So whenever you need your keys, you can kind of flip them out like so and just, you know, use them as needed. And I think this is a great way to keep the keys in your pocket. You know, you can also hang it on a keychain too, and they won't make as much noise because they're all stacked nice and neatly. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, a huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters. If you want access to exclusive tutorials, feel free to check out the link to my Patreon page in the video as well as down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.